welcome to our next episode of 5 Minutes With. I am absolutely delighted to welcome Tamzen Isacsson, the CEO of the Management Consulting Association, or MCA as we know and love it. It is the trade body for the consulting industry and has been with us for the last 60 years. Tamzen, welcome. Lovely to see you.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. Great to be here.
This is the first of these I've done in the dark.
Well, isn't it beautiful? Really great backdrop.
What impact do you think consultancies are having on businesses and communities?
Well, if you look at the last year, I think we've seen the critical importance of external trusted advisors being used by both organisations across the private and public sector. So at times of urgent need, you need extra capacity, innovation, critical thinking, multidisciplinary capabilities that can help clients to move faster and quicker and really achieve their goals. And we've just hosted the MCA Awards and seen a magnificent array of results that the industry has delivered over the past year.
I was really proud of the awards that we won, because again, they were things that recognised our impact on communities. So one was with, you'll know, Virgin Media, where we helped them to roll out broadband, which we all needed during lockdown for homeschooling, for keeping in touch and for working. And the second one was the MoLogic one, where we won the best project. And that was amazing because that was for rapid diagnostic testing in low income settings. I just feel so proud of all of the winners across the MCA. I missed it because I was in Glasgow, my hometown, at COP26, which was an absolute privilege as well. What impact do you think consultants are having to help companies tackle the climate crisis?
One of the major massive challenges that organisations are having to grapple with and are having to change their ways of working, the regulations they need to meet, the legal requirements and also the requirements by customers. What was acceptable a couple of years ago is now no longer acceptable. Companies and organisations need to move faster and quicker, and it's the consulting industry that's bringing that expertise, that's bringing those multidisciplinary skills from different clients and helping organisations to really meet those challenges. And we saw a great example of it in the shipping industry through the MCA Awards with Deloitte's thought leadership of how it was able to bring an entire industry together to learn best practice, to partner with the consulting industry and to help us all as a society and organisations to move faster and quicker. So a massive challenge, but one that the consulting industry is really assisting clients with.
And on to a subject which is very close to both of our hearts, I know. How is our industry helping to step us forward in terms of diversity?
So I would say the consulting industry, as with many other sectors in industry, has to look at itself and how it is performing and whether it's doing well enough and how it needs to change. And I think that's really important for us as an industry. I'm really proud that the industry has decided to put competitiveness to one side and really is trying to share best practice across different firms, small, medium and large firms, to say, how can we get there quicker? How can we attract the most diverse and inclusive workforce, retain them and really serve our clients in the best way.
Couldn't agree more, and I do think that it is our role to be representative of the society and the communities in which we work, and to your point, to help our clients work through how they can better reflect the societies that they serve. I agree with you. I think the collaboration across the consultancies has been brilliant, the sharing of best practice. We've all got much more to do, but I think we're making good strides and there's a lot of commitment around it which you can see translating into tangible action.
But leadership commitment as well. And Anne-Marie, I asked you to lead the Women in Consulting event. You were there right from the beginning. And I think also, championing great leadership, great talent across the sector through the MCA Awards, showing the diversity of careers that you can have in the consulting industry and how you can make it work through different stages of your career is really, really important.
What do you think are the key attributes of a great consultant?
Some of the skills that I think I've seen brilliant consultants have, they are listeners, they are learners. You need to have a huge degree of integrity and drive. You'll have a dual role of performing for your clients, but also supporting your company and supporting your team. And the juggling act that involves is really important, but also a drive to, stay one step ahead, to always ensure that, you're serving your clients in the best way, and that you are constantly innovating and constantly learning is part of what makes us a brilliant industry and why our consultants are in demand with clients.
And finally, what advice would you give someone coming into consulting today?
So I would hope that you would stay in the consulting industry for the long term and look at, the great depth and experience and roles that you can have within the consulting industry, and think about the clients and the specialism that you want to have. There are fantastic firms, small, medium and large, that you can continue your career with, and I would say that, having that constant approach to learning and to development and experience is absolutely fundamental. The powerful experiences that you can have as a consultant and the learning that you can get from this industry is really phenomenal.
Thank you so much, Tamzen, for joining us today or this evening. A huge thanks to you for being here. I look forward to seeing you all at our next episode of 5 Minutes With next month. Thank you.